Cortana, all I need to know is did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups, make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations. Fifth platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb bugs until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marine?
Sir, yes, sir!
Damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Whoa. Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5! Oh God.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is the Tyrant, and I have a very special treat for you today. No, it's not a Halo 5 walkthrough, unfortunately. That's still on its way. This is actually the original game, Halo Combat Evolved, but it's a mod for it designed specifically by the CMT community. Now, essentially, the way you get this mod is you have to buy a copy of Halo PC, and that's about $20 on Amazon. Then you need to download Halo Custom Edition, which I have a link for that below, and then you download the mod itself called SPV3. That stands for Single Player Version 3. That link for that is also below. This is an amazing mod that essentially puts heavy updates on the original game. Not only does it heavily update the graphics, but you get enemies from different games as well, like brutes and skirmishers, and new features and weapons too. So we'll go over that as the mission progresses. So as you can see, starting out, we got some new features already. You got turrets, you got hunters in here, some brutes as well. So let's get this started.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm contending with 3. Make them 4 kills.
No one likes some braggart.
Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
I'm so high right now.
Report!
At least that's what the expression on her face says.
Boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain,
Can't stop
the cannon
opening
was
my mouth,
best
ma'am.
defensive option.
Sir,
All
ma'am.
right. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the
and it allows me to blink.
That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my sub-routines handle the final approach.
That sneaky little
Excellent
runt,
work.
isn't she? What? I said runt.
You ready?
Yank me.
I can't. That's illegal in this state.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
And that's how the game got the M for mature rating.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo.
What kind of captain doesn't keep his pistol loaded when the ship is under attack? Alright, so we're gonna get this started. Starts out pretty standard. As you can see, the graphics on the grunts are beautiful. See a little bit of Halo 2 inspiration right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and melee these guys. Headshots were always harder to get in this game, not sure why. I haven't played with a mouse and a keyboard in probably
Do what you do best.
5 to 8 years, maybe longer than that. So this is the assault rifle in this version of the game, and now I've got the plasma pistol. I've never really been much for the assault rifle. Plasma pistol, as you can see, has gotten some pretty heavy updates. Not just the plasma rifle itself, but the firepower is just very bright and it's hard to describe. I think the previous plasma pistol, when it shot plasma, just looked like paste. This looks like actual sizzling energy. I love it. So this isn't really a walkthrough, it's just sort of a playthrough just to demonstrate how awesome this mod is. If you're a Halo fan, assuming most of my subscribers are to at least some extent, especially if you're a fan of the original game, this is a must. Now again, you do have to have a copy of Halo PC to run this. It does run on Windows XP, run Windows 7, which is the operating system I'm running on now. Sorry Microsoft, I really wasn't confident in Windows 10. Maybe some other time.
Orders have breached the fire control center.
Gonna melee this guy in the back right there. Oh. He just took you from behind. Alright. So, but yeah, again, it is necessary. It does allow you to use a mouse and keyboard. I know a lot of players prefer that. Gonna go ahead. Whoa. Let's see if I can finish this guy off here. I think there's a... Whoop, yep. But it is definitely highly recommended. It's very easy to download, very easy to install. There's a ton of new content here. You won't regret it. CMT put a lot of work in this over the last 10 years, and it definitely shows. So we're going to go ahead and progress forward. As you can see, we got an SMG right there.
Wait.
It's got some new graphics. So this right here, it's not an armor ability, it's an armor upgrade. That little thing right there where it shows the Master Chief hologram, or the Spartan hologram. And I heard the gravity's offline too. That's a new feature as well. Occasionally in this mission, gravity will go offline. It allows you to fly a little bit. Enemies as well, unfortunately. So anyway, as you can see, I just picked a visor mode from Halo 3 ODST. I'm going to see if I can activate this turret that's on the other side to help us mow through these enemies. Let's see, that's also a new feature. So they basically almost redesigned this mission. Not completely, but they've added a lot of new stuff to it, new contents, even new areas, which we'll check out shortly. I'm just getting to know this as well, but I'm very excited about it. So far, they've only released missions Pillar of Autumn through Assault on the Control Room, and the second half will be released sometime next year. Look how that SMG just cuts through those grunts. Very powerful. And I'm floating, as you can see, because of the gravity situation. Pretty cool. Nice new feature there. As you can see, they've also updated the soundtrack to this game. It's a little bit different than it used to be. I like this one better. You know, I gotta be honest with you, when Halo Anniversary came out, I'm disappointed that it wasn't more like this. I mean, that was basically just a kind of a shine and polish job. This is a whole rework of this. I mean, it kind of puts Halo Anniversary to shame for a little bit in its own way. But, I mean, look at the shield recharging. The sound effects on the weapons are so good. A lot more science fiction-y. Oh, plasma pistol. Or plasma grenade. Man, that poor bastard got stuck right on the noggin. Now the SMG, of course, just like in other games, isn't that effective at a distance. But close range is extremely powerful. I think this is an Ultra. Yep, that's an Ultra. So we're going to go back in here, get another overshield. We had the option of activating the turret, but that would have involved me charging those elites, especially in Ultra. Not a great idea. But there's that turret right there. So it looks like gravity is stable again. Good. This is, I wouldn't say a difficult part, but it's one of the more challenging parts of the mission. At least the standard Halo. So we're going to activate visor mode again. It's just so cool how they implemented it so smoothly in the game. Now I noticed that, unlike an ODST, it doesn't allow you to see invisible enemies too well. But it does highlight enemies in red and friendly AI in green. So that's pretty useful. I guess in dark situations anyway, and there will be some in this mission. Not just at the air ducts, but a little surprise later on as well. So you'll notice that I already released the video of me going through this mission. This is no different than that one, only the other one doesn't have any commentary in it. This is sort of an experiment. I'm using this series to see, well, not just showcase the wonderful mod that CMT came up with, and to promote that as well, but just to see if people prefer the commentary or if they just want to watch it straight through like a movie. So I'll be doing both for this series, so you can enjoy it one way or the other. So don't hate on me for talking during cutscenes. Although I won't talk during the beginning and end cutscenes. Alright, so I think we just got that elite. There's quite a bit of ammo in this mission. I mean, I should be using a plasma weapon against that elite. There we go. I know everyone wants me to use human weapons, but strategically it's just better if you use plasma against shields. Okay, that's another armor upgrade right there that basically allows you to restore part of your health when it's going down, sort of like the system in Halo Reach. And now we got ourselves a battle rifle. So this battle rifle works kind of like the one in the Halo 2 E3 2004 demo, where it's unzoomed, 3-round burst, and then zoomed in at single shot. And I think I just heard a brute up there. And that sounds like a brute shot. And I'm seeing what looks like a brute plasma rifle. They do have those in this game as well. I went ahead and activated the turret up here, so that should help us out a little bit. Take some of the fire off the chief. What's amazing about this mod is it doesn't feel out of place. It seems like it was just built right into the game. I mean, I love you 343, but take notes. This is how a Halo game needs to be remastered right here. Now, I do have some criticisms for this mission. I do think that they were a little too quick to put some of the enemies in here in this first mission. Like, for example, there are hunters we saw earlier, there are brutes. In the original iteration of Pillar of Autumn, it was just elites and grunts, and even then it was just minors and majors. But you see a lot more in this mission, and that's good to an extent, but what I loved about the original Halo so much is that each mission sort of scaled the difficulty a little bit. It wasn't that, you know, the middle mission was the hardest one, or the first couple of missions were the hardest. Kind of like in Halo 2, where a lot of people think Cairo Station is one of the more difficult missions in the game.
Are launching. We should hurry.
So, just something to take note of. It's a very minor thing. Alright, so it looks like we've got some active camo elites here, along with one Looks like a miner in the background. In the original game, of course, there were just 3 grunts here, so they've obviously upgraded this a little bit.
Follow the nav point.
But I also noticed that the active camo elites seem to be a little bit easier to see. That's good too. The stealth elites are weaker, as they're supposed to be. I noticed in future installments they have shields and everything. I don't think active camo elites in this game have shields, which is good, because they already have an advantage. So we're going to activate this visor mode here. Nope, not going that way.
Movement outside the access
I'm not that stupid. Stupid is, stupid does.
We need to find another route.
So we're going to go this way, and I'm going to try to sneak around the back here, and... Oh! A brute! Not anymore. And it looks like the gravity's offline again, so that's a new type of grenade. It's called a cluster grenade. And this is a new type of brute needler that's basically replacing the spiker. It's called a shredder. And it does live up to its name. Basically, like the needle, it can do super combines, but it also does not home in. Oh, that is a vortex grenade. It sucks all the enemies, even you, into it if you're too close, and then detonates. It's pretty, it's insanely overpowered, but it's perfect for single player. I'm really enjoying it. Not for multiplayer, but definitely for single player. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, the shredder, instead of homing in, it just shoots straight at what you're aiming at, and it shoots a lot faster, meaning the projectiles actually go a lot faster than the standard needler. That is the cluster grenade right there. That's pretty cool. So it looks like it shoots off like mini fuel rods in a large splash damage radius. The ammo that they're giving us is pretty generous. The standard battle rifle, I think, only holds 108 rounds or something like that, whereas this one goes well into the hundreds. And we have our first brute shot right here. Man, this shredder just really tears through things. Oh, uh-oh. Oh! Heh. So that poor bastard just got wasted. That's where we started. Sorry to let you down, Grunts.
Looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Alright, so we're going to move up. So like I said, single shot zoom. I actually like that. It's a little bit more effective. I noticed that I don't know if it's necessarily more powerful, but it seems to stun the enemies just about every time you use it. Damn it. My aim sucks. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I'm not used to a mouse and keyboard. I am handicapped. I only have one completely usable hand, and right now that hand is on the mouse. So, should be interesting.
Is what I'm doing right now helping Cortana from blowing into tiny, tiny bits?
Ask yourself this, Cortana. Is my banter really helping Master Chief not get pissed off right now? Alright, so now we're going here. I think there's a grunt over there in that corridor just to the right. And, whoop, there he is. Oh, I heard an elite in there too. Is it? Yeah, there was an elite back there. Okay, that's a new add-on. Just gonna hang on to the shredder for... Whoa, okay, the ramp is going up. Okay, I don't think that was in the previous iteration, so I think this is supposed to be the end of the mission, right? I thought there was supposed to be another area that they added in. I could be wrong. This doesn't look like the standard battle, though. It looks a little bit different. Get owned. So yeah, this is a Let's Play. It's not meant to showcase my badass, gaming skills, because clearly I don't have them. I just have strategy, and that's about it. And because this is basically my first time playing all the way through this mission, I don't really have a solid strategy yet. I'm still learning about how all the bad guys work, how all the new weapons work. I've gone about halfway through this mission already, just checking out the turrets and the anti-gravity and stuff like that. So this is the furthest that I've gotten so far. You know me, I don't like to die in my videos, so I'm going to keep going through here. Alright, double kill. I love the new soundtrack here. It actually is I mean, I love Marty O'Donnell, don't get me wrong. He is a genius, I will forever love his work, but this just adds to what was already a masterpiece. Grunt just fucking stood there. Sorry for my mouth. That was just funny. He just kind of looked at me for a second, was like, So yeah, this is definitely an entirely new area. And that's just impressive. I mean, it feels very organic to the mission. It doesn't feel like it was shoehorned in there. It's just, it feels very natural. So we got that elite down. Sorry, I know I'm reloading a lot. I don't like being caught in the middle of a firefight when I have next to no ammo, and that has happened, especially in Halo 5. Alright, so it looks like we got some... Is that a Brute back there? No. So, for this particular one, obviously Brutes don't have shields. The best weapons to use against them by far seem to be the Shredder and the Brute Shot. Oh, and that Vortex Grenade works pretty well too. Ooh. Headshot weapons are okay, but unlike in Halo 2 where it only took maybe a couple of shots with a weapon like the carbine or the battle rifle, it seems to take several this time, and it looks like the gravity's off again. Alright guys, no looking up the Master Chief skirt now. There we go. It really does feel like the gravity is off. Like you can build momentum and go pretty far. Alright, so we're going to take this guy. Looks like a captain. They seem to utilize Brutes here from like a combination of Halo 2, Halo 3, and Reach. The armor feels very authentic too. So let's see, should I pick up the Brute Shot? Let's see. Well, if I can actually get to it. Alright, there we go. Let's play with this thing a little bit. And look how great that weapon looks. Doesn't look like it was just kind of cheesed together. Very professional. A lot of love went into this mod. So, hats off to the CMT community. Please keep it up. Oh, okay. So you get to see that Vortex Grenade in action. I think a chain reaction to Cluster Grenade too. Oh, wow. This is another new area. Alright, let's see if we can fix the gravity situation here. This looks like a detention center. Maybe it's a supply bay, I don't know. Just gives you a sense of scale of just how big the Pillar of Autumn really is. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you think the Shredder is better than the Spiker? I mean, I kind of enjoy the Spiker, just if anything for the melee ability, but the Shredder is just badass, and the name fits it perfectly. Right up there with the Brute naming scheme. Okay, where am I going? There we go. It is dark. Oh, no. I'm this far in, I think. I do not want to die from a plasma grenade. Oh, one-shot kill. Let's see if I can get this Brute down here. It just feels very effective. So this is clearly the Brute shot from Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. Have not seen the concussion rifle yet, but since it's pretty much the same weapon, in a sense, probably won't see it in this game. Now, they do have different variants of various weapons. Like, I believe there's another battle rifle in this game that has a grenade launcher. And I think there's an assault rifle with one, too, if I'm not mistaken. Now, they've also added in a lot of audio from the other Halo games as well. They basically included stuff from not just Halo 1, but Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and even Halo Wars. And from what I understand, they're actually going to expand on that in the second half of the game with Halo 4 and Halo 5. Just be careful with that one, CMT community. Those games have gotten mixed reviews from Halo fans. But I do have a lot of faith in them, so. Jesus. Poor Brute's not even fighting back. Alright, so we seem to be pretty good on ammo at this point. Is he asleep? Did you sleep through this whole thing? Poor bastard. Oh, that's a pretty nice effect right there. All right. See if we can get this captain. Whoa. The stun is real. I think that's a captain too. Yep. Yeah, this looks like the Reach Brutes, but, well, kind of. Like I said, it looks like a mix. Oh, get dropped. Starting to run low on ammo, though. I don't know how many enemies are up ahead. Doesn't really highlight much in terms of weapons, either. See if I can get the Brute shot that's over here. Oh, come on. There we go. If it didn't go flying off somewhere. I don't see it. So they got Marines down here, too. That's pretty awesome. We definitely don't have to go at it alone. There we go. Alright, so we're pretty good on ammo. I could use a little bit more battle rifle ammo, though. What is with that grunt? I think he's on meth. Oh, did not see him. I like how their helmets fly off, too. And it sounds like gravity stabilized again, giving me more brute shot ammo.
That's the way you do it, yeah.
It's a very happy Marine. Okay, where am I going now? It's pointing down.
The cavalry's arrived.
That's right, it's definitely not you. Alright, so we're going down. It's dark again. It says I still need to go down further. That's a lot of blood. Oh, and we got elites. Alright, let's use this visor mode now. This is actually fairly effective for these dark areas. Ooh. This level has just now been basically doubled in size. I mean, that's amazing. If they do this for the rest of the missions, I mean, this is just going to be one awesome Halo game. Can't tell if that's is that a brute? Yep. Or not. Nope, never mind, that's an elite. Stand still. Elites are bitches, come and die. So apparently Wart is just Johnson saying go, go, go backwards. I think that's pretty common knowledge at this point, but yeah, whatever. Let's see if this works for the elite. There you go. I'm starting to love this brute shot. I'm trying to save ammo for it because I don't know what's coming up. Like, I don't know how much longer we have in this mission. I mean, already we've been playing for like over 20 minutes, and usually the mission itself, even with cutscenes, is around 20 minutes long. Okay. Oh, he had a cluster grenade. Ah, there's another one. Going a little bit elite heavy in this game. That's one of the things I've noticed. Like I said, I've seen hunters and brutes already in this mission. Halo 2 made that mistake where in the first mission you had several different classes of elites in the game, and they were all in the first mission, including a zealot if you were playing on legendary. So I hope that there's more stuff in later missions that sort of overshadows what you see here.
Don't waste your pity on them. I don't think they like you much anyway.
I have no pity. I am a Spartan, and Spartans never die. They just go missing in action, sometimes for Doritos. Oh, so we got a DMR now. Sweet! Okay, it's dark again. Looks like we got... Is that an elite or a brute? Sounds like an elite. Check this out. I love that vortex grenade. It sucks them in and sends them flying. And that's what she said. Looks like the gravity is off yet again. I do like that, though. I mean, the ship's under attack and it's in space, so in theory, this should be happening. I'm surprised it didn't happen in the first mission in Halo 4 where the ship was already literally ripped in half. I mean, the fact that it was working as well as it was is just a little unrealistic. This guy's not even moving. Yes, duck, but don't go back into cover because that'll definitely help you. I think it said gravity stabilized again. God, I miss using a mouse and a keyboard. I heard that Halo Wars is supposed to be released on Windows 10 as well. Oh shoot, that means I have to upgrade. Crap. There's got to be a way to play it on Windows 7. They did this shit with Windows 2 or Halo 2 Vista, where you could only at least until someone brought a mod along. Sorry, oh, Hunter, and he's big. Where you could only play Halo 2 on Windows Vista. That's a very cheap trick to get customers to upgrade. Alright, so I was going to fight him, but I really don't want to waste my brute shot rounds just yet. Wow, they even have a warthog in this mission. These are pretty big areas. This is very, very Halo-esque. Unlike some of the later installments of the franchise. But this definitely feels like a Halo game. I mean, it is a Halo game. Hell, it's actually Halo. But their take on it's very, very Halo-esque. And you don't always see that in a mod. But this flows very organically. It's excellent work from CMT. Okay, I guess I go this way. This kind of reminds me of the Maw. That's what I'm thinking, where they took maybe some of these places from was maybe other portions of the game that maybe got cut. Should I take the battle rifle or keep the DMR? I'm not sure. Let's just take this. DMR is more powerful anyway, but in this game, it's actually like a mini sniper rifle. Whoa! Oh, it even sucks the warthogs in. Holy crap! Oh, Jesus! Nope. Whoa, run! That was insane. Get wasted. Can I even drive these things? I guess not. I just turned that cluster of grunts into a clusterfuck with a cluster grenade. He's like, I want to go somewhere, but there's a car blocking me. Where? Oh, okay. This really does remind me of the Maw. Very clever. This had to have taken a lot of work. God, this elevator's almost as slow as the one at Capital One. Okay, so going up, gotta take a... Alright, let's see, what grenades do I have left here? Alright, so looking at the top, I think the way it works is on the far left you have a regular grenade, then next to it plasma, then vortex, and the only one I have right now looks like it's a cluster grenade. So I guess that's all we have. I only have 37 rounds for the DMR though, I hope that's enough. Maybe if I let these Marines take a little bit of damage themselves. Okay. Alright, so the music's telling me this is towards the end of the mission. We're already over half an hour into this. That's insane. They're already taking great Halo levels and just making them that much grander. I know it sounds like I'm sucking a lot of balls here, but I'm really just that impressed. A move over Halo 3, I think the original game just got a bump on the list. Oh, there you are. Uh-oh. Looks like we got some brutes. Got a lot of Marine help in this mission too. This actually feels like a legit battle. Uh-oh. Whoa, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so we got some hunters here too. Oh! Almost got me. Almost. There's a lot of hunters in this mission. You weren't supposed to see these guys until mission 3. See if I can get my brute shot over there. Glad I saved these rounds. Okay, one hunter down. See if I can get this guy. Yes. Alright, both hunters down. Hopefully this is closing in on the end of the mission. Alright, so these are gold hunters. From what I understand, there's actually 2 other hunter variants in this game. There's the assault hunter, kind of like from Halo 2 and 3. And then there is the special ops hunter that has like a shade turret for a cannon instead of the standard stuff. I don't think that hurt me too much. Okay. See if we can go somewhere where it's just slightly away from the battle. Nope, nope, nope. And another one. Sorry, the Marines in this game crack me up. Even when they're getting their asses handed to them. Okay, let's. Uh-oh, that went back the wrong way. I never get over their banter either. Okay, is it safe? Oh, hunter arm. Now I heard that you're going to be able to start wielding these in Halo 5. Now I see where they get the idea from. They have been wanting this for a long time. It looks very, very good too. And I love the way they implemented it. Why does it only have 8 charges though? Hunters have infinite charges in theirs. I guess it would have been too overpowered if I had all the power. Look at the elite. That is one weird thing, Helios dance. Okay, got my hunter arm. Don't really need it anymore. Let's see what we got. They have a nice steady mix of elites and brutes in this mission. They work so well together. This is really the only game where we've seen them fight side by side. I mean, they were both in Reach, but even then you only saw Brute show up in like shock troop form. But bastard, come back here. Tiny orange man, come here. I just realized something. The grunt backpacks look like Donald Trump's hair. Alright, getting closer. This game's gonna be huge. Alright, so I guess this is, yeah, that's it right there, I think. Is that a zealot? Crap. Oh, get stuck! I got rid of him pretty quick. And I think this is, it looks like it could be it right there. Sweet, I think so. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you prefer commentated versus non-commentated videos. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do. Again, I highly recommend you download this mod. Links are in the description below of how you can play it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that it took so long for me to get back to you. Long time no talk, but I enjoyed it. Guys, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Love all of you. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.
We're gonna make it, aren't we, sir? I don't want to die out here.
Look!
Lieutenant?
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manually.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
I'm losing her. Right for impact.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.